Hey everyone, welcome back to Brainy Lab. Today we're diving into chemical bonding, one of the most important topics in chemistry. By the end of this video, you'll understand why atoms bond, how they bond, and what the major types of chemical bonds are. Let's get started. So first, why do atoms even bond? Atoms bond because they want to achieve greater stability. Most atoms are not stable by themselves. To be stable, they require a full outer shell of electrons, often referred to as the octet rule. We covered the octet rule in our previous video. The link to the video is displayed above. When atoms share, lose, or gain electrons, they reach that stable configuration. This process forms chemical bonds. Let's start with ionic bonding. Ionic bonding happens when one atom transfers electrons to another atom. Usually this is between a metal and a nonmetal. Metals lose electrons and nonmetals receive electrons during ionic bonding. Take sodium, Na, and chlorine, Cl, for example. As seen in the displayed video, sodium loses one electron and becomes Na+. Chlorine gains that electron and becomes Cl-. These opposite charges attract, and boom, an ionic bond forms. Ionic compounds tend to have high melting points, crystal structures. They conduct electricity when dissolved in water. Next up is covalent bonding. Covalent bonds happen when two nonmetal atoms share electrons instead of transferring them. For example, as shown in the displayed video, two hydrogen atoms each have one electron. By sharing, both achieve stability, forming H2. Two chlorine atoms each have 7 electrons in the outer shell to fulfill the octet rule and become more stable. They share 1 electron each. Covalent bonds can create simple molecules like CO2, H2O, large molecules like proteins, giant structures like diamonds. There are also polar and nonpolar covalent bonds. Nonpolar, electrons shared equally. Polar, electrons are shared unequally, like in water molecules. We will cover polar and nonpolar covalent bonds in depth in our next lesson. Finally, we have metallic bonding. Metallic bonds are found in metals like copper, aluminum, and gold between the metal atoms. Here, metal atoms release their outer electrons, which form a sea of electrons flowing around positive metal ions. The sea of electrons is depicted in the image displayed as the yellow dots around the positive metal atoms. The same is also depicted in the following video clip, showing how the sea of electrons, shown as silver gray spheres, will be moving up and about around the metal ions, yellow sphere. This is why metals are good electrical conductors, malleable and ductile, shiny. Here is a quick recap of the differences in the different types of atomic bonding. Understanding these differences helps explain physical properties like melting point, conductivity, and hardness. Let's look at real-life examples. You see chemical bonding in action every day. Salt on your food is a result of ionic bonding. The water you drink is a result of covalent bonding. Wires and electronics are a result of metallic bonding. Chemical bonding truly shapes the world around us.